Alright, so the next map is Consulate. Consulate has a couple of fancy jumps, nothing too crazy. Uh, it's pretty big, so there's going to be a tiny bit of backtracking. And like every other map, we are going to start from the basement and work our way up towards the top floor. Once I load into my own game.
Need to
Okay.
locate the hostage.
So we can start over here. And go into garage really fast. So in garage, there's a couple of hiding spots. You can get up onto that shelf, or you can get over there, but those are pretty obvious. You can also get on top of the white van if you want, but my spot, my favorite spot, is jump onto these boxes from here, jump onto these electrical boxes, and jump onto these pipes. So on the pipes, you have a view of the entire side of white van, which people like to hide by. You get behind white van, kill holes in that wall, and also over in that corner. People will sit there if they're standing, or I think if they're crouching, you can see them there too. You can also get on stairs. Now, if you want, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. You can also clip yourself on top of that tire, and you'll get even more view. So, in the kitchen, you jump onto the shelf, you jump up here. It's pretty dark, it'll hide your drone pretty well, and you see everything. Down this hallway, you can get on the lockers, that's about it. In here, you can jump into this corner. It's super dark, you can hide your drone well. You can also move your drone into this little corner if you want. So next is servers. Servers has two spots that I could find. You can jump here and up on top of the servers. From this one, you can get to just about any server you want to.
10 seconds.
Next, you can drone through that.
In 5 seconds.
You can jump. I'll wait for me to spawn.
Hostage location is unknown. Operation
You can
still
jump
go.
onto these folder shelves, and from each one, if you do it right, you can jump onto the higher one. But if not, you can flick yourself. If you don't mess up like I do, you can flick jump up onto the top ones. Don't know how useful it is, probably not very, but that's all I could find in here. Inside this little closet, you can jump up on top of here, and that's about it. This wall gets kinda weird if you move next to it. I don't know why it does that. This little closet has just about nothing. You can up onto the shelves, and that's about it. So, next, we can go to piano. In this little hallway, you can jump here. If you don't mess up the jump. Okay, I'm really bad at jumping right now, apparently. You can jump onto this painting, and over to this door frame. Watch for, like, rotations, but that's about it. I guess on stairs, you can jump from this trash can over to this vending machine. That's it. Nothing special. In here, into piano, you can jump onto this speaker, and black on black, it'll conceal your drone kind of well. You can also jump on top of this flag, if you don't miss it. And you have a lot more view up here, but if you turn your drone, you'll slide down. The other spot I could find was jumping onto this piano. You can jump onto that light if you want, or you could just keep your drone on this, or you can jump onto this painting. Now if the painting gets destroyed, your drone will fall. But that's it for piano. This room has nothing really. Inside bathroom, just like Oregon or any other place, you can jump on top of the stall. And that's it. Bathrooms are boring. So in lobby, we'll start with the closet because there's one spot. you can jump up onto these shelves, and so you can flick your drone hitbox. I've mentioned it a couple times, so if I'm like this, I can kind of like hang off the side of this because my drone hitbox is to my left and the right of my screen right now. But if I were to turn, I would fall straight off. Now, you can flick your drone hitbox by starting like this. You jump and then you turn right, or turn left, so your drone hitbox is smaller, so you don't dangle. And then you can turn back. I don't know if any of that made sense, but you can turn like that. And so you can get up to higher spots like this. The other spot in lobby is you can jump onto this chair. From this chair, you jump to the light. And from the light, you can jump on top of the fan. So from here, I'll show you what that looks like. So, here, that's what that looks like. I don't think anyone's going to be looking on top of fans for it, but yeah, you get a good view of the entire bomb. So, next we'll go over to Visa. Tellers has literally nothing in it. So Visa has a pretty cool spot. You can jump here, onto this vending machine, and from this vending machine, you can jump onto this light. And then from this light, you can jump on top of the fan. And you can push the drone up a little bit higher so it conceals it just a tiny bit more. That's what that looks like. So, the other spot I could find was, other two spots I guess, was this lamp is actually fake. You can just go straight through it. So you can hide your drone in there pretty well. You can do it a bit better than that, but you get the point. Also from here, you can jump onto the speaker. If you mess it up, the speaker can break, and then you can't do this jump anymore, obviously. But from the speaker, you can jump onto the fan if you don't miss it like me. Looks just like the other one. So next we'll go upstairs. So in here, you know, you can jump onto the TV if you want. And then over here's my personal favorite spot. I use it pretty frequently on Consulate. You can jump onto these fire extinguishers, and from here, jump onto this light. Now, it blends in pretty well, and out of every time I've used it, I don't think I've had it found once, maybe once, but that's what that looks like. Works pretty well. So you'll see over there where people like to hide, and even over by me. Now, from over here, this jump can be kind of hard, but you jump here, you jump onto this, and from here, you jump onto the window. Now from the window, you can jump, if you make it, onto the fan. It looks just like every other fan I've jumped onto so far. And then from this fan, you can jump to these other two. Now these next jumps are hard, might mess it up. From this fan, you can see basically everything inside of this room. So, up next, we will go over here. You can jump onto those vending machines if you want. And just like in kitchen, you can jump onto this cabinet. You can also jump onto this fan if you want, but there's really no point to, other than just wanting to. So, off over, I guess we'll do Spiral. So Spiral has a cool spot. You can jump to these railings, up onto this light, up onto this, and from here you can actually jump onto all of the pillars that go along here. So, Next is the bathroom. Just like the other bathroom, you can jump onto the stalls. There's also one other spot. You can jump onto this and then jump here. And you can hide your drone up here instead. Now in this room, I found a very glitchy spot, borderline cheaty. So you can jump onto this light. If you go up here, you can jump and turn your drone hitbox so you move around that pillar. From that, you jump onto here. From here, this can be a little bit hard, but if you get it right, you can get your drone to stay here. And it looks into the room that can have a bomb site in this room. So my drone is right there. Can't see it at all. It's totally invisible. And from this side, that's what it looks like. It is basically invisible. So, last room is this one, whatever this is called. Console office. This place has nothing. It's a little closet. From here, you can get inside of this if you want. And then from inside of this, you can jump on top of the window. And you can get up here, but there's an invisible wall, so you can't actually do much up there.
50
But that's about all I could find on Consulate. So yeah.